the square. I am your lovely hostess. Or am I a host? I don't know. Do you say hostess or host if it's a female? Anyway, I guess we'll go with host because I always hear people say host. I'm your lovely host, Delusion Dispeller, Dee Dee, Laura, the one who's doing the walking. I'm up and at 'em. It is 7 something in the morning, 7:10 actually, and I am glad to be able to wake up this morning and get out in this beautiful, cool air. It's not bad out at all, y'all. It's cool, but it's not icky cool like freeze your bones chilly. It's just cool and it's comfortable, and the skies are pretty blue. I love blue skies. Yay! Not crazy about the gray ones, but blue ones are nice. So we're getting out to do our first square right now. It was a week last week. Let me tell you, crazy tension and friction with so many people, and it just was not a happy time. So here's to a better week, right? Definitely. That was rough. I'm glad that's behind me and only good things ahead. So good morning to everybody that's here or anybody that's here. Thanks for joining me. You know what we do. We walk the square. And I'm hoping this time my video does not get cut from the full, whatever it was, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, down to 3 or 5 minutes. I don't know how that happened, guys. I don't. But if it does happen, enjoy your 5-minute video because I don't know how to fix it. Once I record it, it's out there. And it's not like I pre-record it and then upload it where I can go back and put it on up there. This is a what you see is what you get. And we're live right now. It's happening here. And that's what we got. So that's what we're doing. So yesterday I went out with some people to a bowling alley. It was fun. We had a good time. And yeah, some people, because the people I was with, I beforehand had informed these people that they were not good people because they weren't to me and to my husband. Well, the one person was not. But I'm pretty sure that as a Bible following person, you're supposed to forgive and move on if you can. Apparently, these people did not hear that. There we go again. Hopefully that didn't just cut my video down to 3 minutes. Y'all can say hi if you're still here so I know that I'm still recording and it's not cutting me off. Somebody just type a chat or a hi or something, that'd be helpful. Anyway, I'm not sure why people have an issue. Even if you did tell them at one point that you don't get along with somebody. Like I said, people change, forgiveness comes, and maybe eventually you can work things out. Yeah, well, needless to say, that person won't be seeing my post anymore because I don't need the 3rd degree for following what they claim they follow, called the Bible. So, yeah, am I being passive aggressive right now? Yep. Intentionally, I'm being passive aggressive, not in a mean way, just explaining what happened without mentioning names. And there's nobody on YouTube, by the way. This is a real life person. So, see, drama even happens in real life, not just online. That's why I said I don't have time for online drama. I have enough going on in the real life, in the real world. I used to escape to the real world from YouTube thinking, oh, well, you know, the real world is so nice and peaceful and everybody's my friend. No. Nope, they sure weren't and aren't. And I've learned that in very hard ways. So, stuff happens, you know. Anyway, this is going to be a good week. Oh, at the bowling alley, I had nachos and cheese and chicken. Oh my gosh, guys. It was yummy, but now I'm back up to 180 pounds. Water weight from the salt and the cheese and stuff, I'm sure. I'm not concerned about it. I did have a good time, and those nachos were so good. I bowled an 81, by the way. Oh well. I'm not a great bowler, but I think that's something Matthew and I might start doing more often, like for date days and stuff, is going bowling because we enjoy it. And if we could go bowling more often, then when we finally do go with people, we can bowl decently. So that's the plan. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how beautiful it is today outside. The sun is shining. The skies are blue. The grass is pretty green. The trees are green. Unfortunately, high today, but what are you going to do? That's all right. It's definitely given us a nice day to walk. Yeah, it was right before 7. I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so comfortable. I do not want to move. We feng shuied our bedroom. I don't know if I told you guys that. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff, like as far as the new agey Middle Eastern things, but I do believe that there is something to having a more open, comfortable space where your bed is positioned so you can see the door but not in front of the door. I don't think it's so much about chi or any type of energy like that. I think it's just I feel more comfortable if I'm able to be away from the door but can see it instead of having somebody suddenly come to the doorway. I think it triggers back to my childhood, honestly, because there were a lot of doorway incidents with my stepdad where he would stand in the door and make weird faces and say weird things and sometimes come flying into my room and beat me. So, yeah, I like the fact that I can see the door. It's almost like a I'll be prepared if anybody comes to the door thing. Hi, Mr. Ram 91. I am originally from Buffalo, New York. I am now living in Illinois somewhere. I don't give my exact city out. I don't need visitors trying to track me down. Most people know where I live, but I'm not giving my city out anyways. Hi, girly. Hi, Meech. Hey, Gladys. Here's the kitty. Here's the Meechy. Hi, girl. Good morning. That was only one square, though. We got 2 more to go. Anyway, yeah. So, that's that. That was my day yesterday. Not sure what to talk about today, though, honestly. I was going to talk about birth order, like what it's like to be an oldest child, because I am the oldest of my family. And I think the biggest thing about being an oldest child is that oldest children are expected to know better and do better. Because you're oldest, you're supposed to have more years on the earth and know better and know more how to do things. Unfortunately, hi Lee. That's not fortunate. That's my Lily kitty. What you want about? Unfortunately, just because you're older, and even if you do know better, maybe you can't do better. I'm neurodivergent, so my brain works very differently than a lot of brains do. Which means, as you've seen, many people, when you come in here and type random things in the chat, not where are you from, that's pretty logical. But if you type random things like gaming terms or just things I might not have heard of, I'm going to look at you kind of like, huh? And then I'm going to say, yeah, I'm not understanding what you're saying, so can you like explain? Can you say it a different way? Because I really don't understand. So I'm very book smart, Like facts. I'm good with facts once I understand them and I realize it will always be this way. But like innuendos, that kind of thing, no. No. Inside jokes, punchlines, they're lost on me, y'all. Lost on me. There's Gladys. Hi, Gladys. Good morning. Yep, that was Michi. She's still around. She's an old girl now, but she's definitely still around and very loved. She's been getting her ears cleaned a lot lately. She's not too happy with me. But she gets this black stuff in her ears. Sorry if anybody's eating breakfast, but some people say ear mites. You guys have mites. Hi, Sumi. Oh my gosh. Good morning. That's where you are. Good evening. Because I think you are over in another country, if I'm not mistaken. But good to see you. And you're the only one here right now, apparently, if you're still here. Oh, just feels good to breathe fresh air, y'all. Fresh air. I'm quickly approaching the 59-year-old stage of my life. Hard to believe, huh? Man, we've been here since what? On YouTube. Was it 2016? I honestly can't remember. I think it was 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. 9 years? Whew. Forever, yeah. Exactly. Forever. And I have grown so much since those days, those earlier days. I'm so careful who I associate with, how often I'm on here, what I say on here. I'm very, very careful instead now. I try not to, yo. I want to keep to myself for the most part. I mean, I like hanging out with people. I, I feel like I look pretty good. I mean, I still got a belly. Still working on that. Always working on the belly. That's always the last to go, they say. But the rest of me's pretty good. Oh, is it Star Wars Day? Happy Star Wars Day then. Yeah, I did not know that. I'm breaking up a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I need a new phone. I'm working on that next. Well, at least next within a few things that I need to do. I apologize for breaking up, for buffering and all that. I don't know why it does that, unfortunately. Maybe it's the reception. Not sure. It might be data or I don't know how that all works, y'all. I just do what I do. Oh, Star Wars Day is May 4th. Oh, okay. Well, not happy Star Wars Day then. Just happy day. Happy sunny day here. I'm happy that I'm sticking with my goals for at least 30 days. Oh. And this is day 10, 11. I can't even remember now. I posted it on the video. Hopefully I posted it right. I'll be happy when I make it through the first couple weeks. But at least I made it past the first week. That's good. Oh, thanks, Sue. I had a feeling somebody was going to notice my headband and say they love it. I just had to do something to make my hair look somewhat decent. Because the grays are coming in full force on the top. Whew. If I'm not talking a lot, it's because I'm really walking kind of at a brisk pace for me. And it makes me tired of talking quickly. So I'm just kind of talking a little bit at a time and staying on my journey here. We are almost on the second square, y'all. Yeah, that's true. It does. Happens to all of us to get the grays. Some people sooner rather than later. Yeah, in my family, my auntie was like gray at, I think my mom said 14 years old, or maybe younger than that. She colored her hair, I think, for a while, but now she's up there in years, so she doesn't color her hair anymore. It's so surreal that people age. Like, as a little kid, you feel like this is it. This is the world. It's never going to end. It is whatever it is. I am too, Sue. Thanks for coming in. And you get older, and then, like, one day your mom tells you, well, someday, you know, you're not going to be on the planet anymore. Someday this all ends. And you're like, your little mind can't comprehend that. Heck, my big mind can't. But it's just so weird. Oh, look at these flowers. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Now they're all starting to open up and coming together. They're not like separate looking flowers. Now they're all one. So beautiful. I love those flowers. So now that I'm approaching 59, yeah, like you said, so it's not really, well, yeah, it is kind of scary. You're right. It's just the thought of it. It's a weird thought, kind of creepy. But I guess I've come to realize that once it is over, once it ends, that's whatever. Either you're with the Lord, if all of that is true, and I choose to believe it is, or you just don't care anymore because you feel nothing, you know nothing, you're just nothing. You're not here. I kind of equate it to being put to sleep for an operation. It's like you're just, you know nothing at that moment. You feel nothing. You have no thoughts, no feelings, nothing. And that's it. I often think about that when I have to go into surgeries. There's a fear there. It's like, what if I don't wake up? Yeah. What if you don't wake up? And nothing. You just won't care. You won't know. So, I don't know. I have weird thoughts like that. And maybe they're not so weird. Maybe it's just mortality. It's what humans think, you know. I don't know. It's just my brain. It does stuff. All right, we are on the third square, y'all. Finally. Yeah, you should go to church. More than that, you should just have a personal relationship with the creator of all. Yahweh, I believe his name is. And his son, Yeshua. And the spirit, Ruach HaKodesh. That's who I serve and follow. Some call him Jesus. My church calls him Jesus. But yeah, it's important to have that relationship. At least you have some surety that, you know, or I guess comfort maybe, that there's something after this and it's a better something. So yeah. I haven't been there and back, so I can't tell for sure, but I know that's my belief system. I'll send you a link to my pastor's sermons. You'll be very encouraged. Are you still at the same email? I think I have your email address. I'm not sure. If not, jot me an email real quick at delutiondispeller@gmail.com. And I will send you the link to yesterday's sermon because it was powerful. I talked about it a little bit on yesterday's afternoon live stream. Of course, I don't know how much got cut off. A lot of it did. But some of it's on there because I did hear some of it. But yeah, that'd be great if you know the Lord. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'll be up then. But if you don't hear from me though in like for long, you look me up and message me. So we're now approaching second half of the last square. I'm glad it's a square, not a circle. I'd be so dizzy right now. I'm almost a little dizzy this time around. Then I'm going to go in and have some, but I did an imitation of her, an impersonation at the end of all of her. Yeah, I'm in this house. In all of the videos I watch her, at the end of them, she goes, "Do it." It's so funny. There's my house way over there. Not that one. That's the neighbor's house. That little one off in the distance is my house. See how they leveled all this? This used to be the woods I used to walk by. No more woods now. Yeah, I've been in my house since 2013. And I'm still there. Matthew and I are both still there. We just celebrated our 9-year anniversary, not month anniversary, anniversary. Oh, look at my shadow. That's pretty cool. And get a silhouette. What's my silhouette look like? Oh, skinnier than it did last year. That's awesome. Oh, thanks. Oh, we've made tons of changes. Oh my gosh. So you know Matthew and I, we don't keep anything the same. We're always changing it. Hi, Robin. Okay. Fly away. Hi, Merhaba. Yeah, so we just changed our bedroom recently. I would show it to you, but Matthew is sleeping in there, so he probably wouldn't appreciate that. But we moved our bed away from the doorway. I was just talking about feng shui and energy and all that. Like I said, I'm not a new agey believer, but no, I'm not really doing any crafts. I'm more working on my physique right now and my health. Not really doing crafts. I just haven't felt like being crafty. Okay, bye. G. My name's not G, but bye. No, I mostly hang out with my daughter on Marco Polo, which, by the way, you and I could talk on Marco Polo if you wanted to. It's just a little camera chat. It's absolutely free. And we could just talk throughout the day if you wanted to. It's fun. I talk to my daughter. I talk to my friends. Some of them. Some of them are nervous about being on a camera, even just to me, which is weird to me. Very weird. Then I have friends that say they miss me and want a hug and whatever, but they don't call me, and their reasoning is they're busy with kids, or I'm like, okay, that's fine. I will always believe, and I still do, you make time for what your priorities are. If you want to do something, you will find a way to make time for it. That's just the fact. We all have the same 24-hour days, and we all get to choose what we do with each minute, second, hour of those days. Oh, yeah. Well, when I find your email, I'll send you a link to mine, and then you can just add me on, and hopefully we can chat, and then we'll never lose touch again, Sue. Because you can just get on there anytime and message me, and I can get on there anytime and message you. So it's really cool, and nobody else knows who is talking to who. It's not like a big chat group type thing. It's a one-on-one thing only. Nobody knows who you're talking to unless you tell them. People would be shocked if they knew the people I talk to. And I'm not telling, so you'll never know. It will go to the grave with me, literally. You'd be very shocked, though. Anyway, we are fast approaching my driveway here and almost to the house. Yeah, Sue, I'm going to make sure I email you as soon as I'm done in this live stream so we don't lose touch again. Because I don't want to lose touch with you. I like you. You've always been kind to me. I don't remember you ever turning on me or being mean or saying anything mean about me or to me, ever. And I don't have a lot of people I can say that about, honestly. And the ones that I do, those are the ones that stay close to me. You've been wondering what is wrong with you? Are you trying to mock Miller? That's not very kind. Leave him alone. He's got problems, yes, but we shouldn't be mean to him. I confront him every once in a while because I don't understand his reasoning, but he's a good guy as far as I know. I don't know his real life or anything, but the character I see on YouTube, just misguided a little bit. But I also don't know all the goings on, so before you flog and feather me, y'all, people on YouTube, just realize I'm not in the drama. I don't know who's angry at who right now or what's going on. Most of the time, because the F-bombs fly around way too much for my liking, and as soon as I hear the first F-bomb, I'm out of your chat, so I don't last long in there anymore. It's an assault to my ears. I don't want to hear that kind of nasty language. That industry has caused the breakup of more marriages, more relationships, more homes, and I don't want anything to do with that type of language, which comes from that industry. So I won't stick around when I hear it. Anyway, I'm back home, my little humble hideaway here. Everything is wet, nowhere to sit. I'm going to quietly go into my house because Mr. Leo wants back in, and he's sitting here being so patient, wagging his tail. You want in, buddy? I'll give you a little quick tour so you can see what the house looks like. It's kind of a mess. I apologize. This is real life living here, guys. It's called Laura Needs to Clean Her House. It's Monday. Yeah. Here's my Bobo. What are you doing, Bowie man? You watching out the window, guy? Here's your Bobo man. Hey, buddy. You watching birdies? You're okay, guy. You're okay. You're a beautiful boy. Okay. Yeah, see out my dirty dishes. I filled up the sink so as soon as I was done with my walk and my video, I could wash the dishes, and I'm going to move over to this room and clean all this mess up. Put all my clothes away. Here's my bathroom. Bathroom's probably the cleanest place in the house right now, which is good because your bathroom should be. Here's my bathroom. This is my cat room. Oh yeah, it's probably way different than when you saw it last. This room has been fully catified. Fully catified. Cat table. That's where Leo sleeps, right there on the big round cushion. Well, when he wants to. Okay, and now the bedrooms. Here's my bed. I won't show you the husband sleeping. He'll get mad. Thank you. I'm going to cut out that part of my husband because he'll have a fit. But yeah, that's our room. There's my Kirby shelf that Matthew built me. Well, he didn't build the shelf, he painted the shelf. But he put all my Kirby's up there. And our little collection over there, which is dwindling down because I don't need all that extra stuff. Stuffies up there, and gaming stuff down there, and little Disney characters or whatever they are. I don't know. It's mostly his stuff. So, and there's the door I walk out every morning for my walk. That's what I get to walk out into. It's so beautiful. Hi, Sweet Wheat. Good morning. Oh, and here's my jungle backyard. I can't mow because I have no riding lawnmower. So I just keep this part mowed. The side and then the front stays mowed. Just with a hand mower. Hey, let's take a trip out to the house while we're at it. Which isn't a house anymore. It's just a shed storage area. There's our little patio table thingy. Sometimes we sit out there and talk. Matthew put this windmill that Roland brought here, over here, whatever that is. That's the catio right there, which seriously needs to be something. I don't know. Maybe fenced in, maybe repaired, something. I don't know. My cats just use it as a platform to get in and out of the house all day. Yeah, there's my jungle. See how high that is? Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Here is the remainder of what used to be Roland's mess. Is now mostly my mess. Well, there's my shelf. I eventually am going to sort through all the rest of that junk up there and get rid of it. It's hard to believe I actually lived in here. Yeah, that's my Jeep right there that you saw. But these are the shelves that Roland built when he had all his junk here. However, he took most of his junk out. He's putting it in a warehouse now. Probably hoarding more in there after that. But yeah, there's This never got repaired, but we leave it open so that, like, if there's storms, critters can come in and find safety in here. We're not worried about people coming in and stealing our stuff. We don't have anything worth stealing in here, really. So, yeah. I got cowboy boots. I suppose people could want to steal those. Maybe. My wigs, they can have those. I eventually probably will get rid of that stuff. Y'all, I need a new purse. I like this purse, but it is not big enough for all the stuff I stash in purses. So that's why I keep using cloth purses and just bigger ones. But one day I'm going to get me a nice big bag that's comfortable to carry, that I can put my notebooks in and all my stuff I bring with me to church and stuff. Yeah, you remember when we were sleeping out here? I know, me too. And I'm like, where did we sleep? It looks so tiny in here. It's not that big of a space, but it felt so big when we were here. Our bed was like right against this wall. Our dresser was right here. I had the nice little lighting in there, and and then at one point I was sleeping on a cot right here. Right here. There was a curtain up, and I think the curtains were what made it feel big because it was like rooms. There was a curtain right here dividing the thing. And it's like, I can't believe I actually slept and lived out here, but I did. I did. I really did. And those of you that watched that whole those Shouse episodes after the flood and stuff, yeah, that was where I was. I was out here. Crazy, crazy to think, but yeah, it's true. So, all this stuff that Roland, my ex-husband, had piled high is right, it's gone, see? That's where he was piling everything on those pallets. There's my swing back there, which actually, I'm going to go and grab that. There might be a way to jimmy rig that. Ooh, no poison ivy, Laura. Don't get that on your pants. There might be a way to get that fixed so we can actually use it. I'd rather not have it sitting out here and not being used. Trying to dodge the poison ivy, y'all. We have lots of poison ivy where I live, and I am very allergic to it. So I'll try to get away from it every chance I get. Okay, let's get out of the ivy. Yeah, so I brought my swing out. Eventually we will maybe buy a frame or figure out where the frame is. There's part of the frame right there. I don't know if all the frame is here or not. That could be my next little project, is rebuild the swing. Operation Rebuild. I don't know. I don't see it in here. I might have to just order the other parts someday. But it would be nice to have my swing to sit on again. I would love that. Something to talk to Matthew about when he wakes up. Okay, well, there's Meech. If Gladys is still here. Oh, there's Rosie Girl. Hi, kitten girl. What you doing, baby? Hi, Rosie kitten. That's a pretty kitten girl. That's a pretty kitten girl. That's my beautiful girl. Rosie's a creature of the outdoors, aren't you, girl? She's happy to be free to come and go as she pleases. And there's my Meech. Kitten in the grass. Old kitten in the grass. I have 6, so sometimes people resent those videos. What do you mean, Coors? Why would they resent? What would they resent about my videos? My hair's doing funky things here. Yep, I have 6 cats now. Yeah, you haven't seen me in a while since we got more cats. Or maybe not more. We actually have less than we used to have. We used to have tons of cats. I know you guys remember that. I think you do anyway. So, we still have Momo. Yeah, I know he is, but you know me. I talk to trolls. It's fine. Be kind to Trolls Month. So Momo is the oldest. Oh, thanks, Sue. Yeah, I do love my kitties. Momo's the oldest. I got Momo when I was married to Celestino, my second husband. And then a year later, we got Mimi. So those guys are the eldest, I guess you say. And then, like, we had many cats in between. We had to rehome some ran away, some died, etc. I don't even know who did what at this point. Mostly rehomes for different reasons, finances and whatever. I do have regrets about that, but I was a different person back then, different mindset, struggling more probably than I am now, financially and emotionally, and that kind of thing, trying to navigate with marriage and neurodivergencies in both of us and all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, so there's Momo, Mimi. Here's Meech. Hi, Meech. I'm trying to think of all my kitties I have. During COVID, I'm not working, no. I'm trying to find a job right now. During COVID, we had Matthew was working at a restaurant, and his coworker had a cat. She lived in a trailer park, and that cat kept getting pregnant with kittens. Oh, excuse me. And I had lost my Carmine cat. Thanks, Sue. I try. And her cat kept having kittens, and she said, "Hey, do you guys want cats?" And Matthew felt bad because Carmine got hit by a car, allegedly. We don't know for sure if that was Carmine, but we think it might have been him trying to get home. And he was my boy cat. He was my buddy. I don't remember much about Carmine because I've had so many cats since then. I just remember I really loved that cat and used to wrap around my neck and sit up there. And Matthew felt bad. Oh, look at Michi. I do digress. She's inside the tunnel. That is so cool. I love when they play in the tunnel. Especially the old ones, you think they don't play anymore. They do, though. Yeah, I always find a way to. So anyways, trying not to get sidetracked. Gosh, sometimes I hate my brain. I do. I'm good at multitasking when it's a task that I have to focus on, but right now it's kind of free time, so my brain's just like, oh, look at this, look at that. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, hi, Mav. Here's my other kitty. I don't know if you've met Maverick. Hey, Mav. Where you going, buddy? Oh, I got this on the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. There's Mav. He's my pee on the wall cat. He likes to mark his territory lately. Probably because our neighbor's cat, Frey, comes visiting and pees on everything, and then the cats smell it and think they got to do it too. But this is Maverick. He's my beautiful boy, aren't you, Mav? Mav literally helped save our life during COVID because we had to take care of him. Hi, Dolly. Welcome back. You said something in the chat yesterday, Dolly, that I didn't understand. I don't remember what it was. Something about you won't see me or something. I don't know. Kind of scared me a little bit. Hoping everything's good with you, Dolly. Oh, thanks. What are you doing? Now he's rubbing all up on me. Just don't pee on me, okay? I'm not your territory. You need to mark. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you gonna sit with me now? Yeah, you got cheeky rubs and chin scratchies. That's the kitty that loves the chin rubbies and the cheek scratchies. That's his favorite thing, huh? Yeah, man. That's all right, Dolly. No biggie. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Um, so let's see. So Maverick and Bo, those were the two kittens we got during COVID. First we got, was it Bo we got first? Yeah, we got Bowie first because Bo, he's the one I was petting earlier in the kitchen. He's my only long-haired one now. Sadly, because I love long-haired cats, but that's okay. They can't help what their hair does. And Bo was just a little kitten when we got him. Little kitten. And he was supposed to be to heal my heart from losing Carmine. Matthew got him for me. Well, then her cat got pregnant with another set of kittens. The one that was my husband's coworker at the time. So she asked us again, do you want another kitten? And that's how we ended up with this guy. This Mav. Most of Mav's brothers and sisters were either shot dead in the trailer park by jerks that think that it's masculine to kill animals, or I think one of them or two of them got hit by a car. It was horrible. And then, yeah, you're talking about Leo. I'll tell you Leo's story in a minute. I've actually told this before, but people don't always know because they come in at different times into the live stream, different times and eras. So that's how we got those two kitties. So that's what, 4 kitties now? I got 2 more to tell you about. So we got Mr. Leo over here who's cleaning himself very vigorously. Leo was a big fat cat. I'll have to find the picture and post it. The before and after of Leo. Leo was being raised by my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, and the kids were not treating him well at all. Her kids. They resented him. Probably when he was a kitten, they adored him. He was so cute, blah, blah, blah. And you know, when they get older, the kids don't understand how to relate to an older animal. And Leah was busy working and her husband worked, so they didn't have time for him. So he was just wandering around. He would just eat and wander the basement, wander upstairs, and those kids resented him. And my niece actually said, lock him in the closet and shut the door and don't let him out. I will never forget that as long as I live. And I told Matthew we are taking him. If they're going to give him up to us, we are taking him home with us. And he came home with us. We've had him ever since. And we took him from a very obese, unhappy, non-people cat into a beautiful, good-looking, good-weight people cat who loves people. He loves attention. He loves love. He loves the outdoors. He's a happy boy. And I'm very glad we got him out of that situation. Was not healthy at all. Not good for kids to learn that it's okay to treat animals like that or feel that way about animals either. They are sentient beings. They have souls and brains and hearts of their own. So, yeah. So that's how we got Lily. And then little Rosie Kitten. Rosie Kitten! That's her call. Rosie Kitten! Where you going, baby? Where you going? Gonna go visit the neighbor? Rosie Kitten is our tabby cat. And Rosie, who's not really a kitten, I just call her that because she's so little. She reminds me of a kitten. We got her when she was a kitten. Rosie came because I was going to babysit one of my daughter's friend's cats. But the cat was not neutered or spayed. And I said, that cat is not coming into my home where all my cats are neutered and spayed and spraying all over. It's not happening. Well, little did I know Frey was going to come and spray. But I didn't want a stranger's cat spraying my house. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to babysit the cat after all. And she said, that's fine. I have another idea. I'm trying to find a job. Would you watch my cat? Or, no, I'm sorry. First it was her cat. Then it was, will you watch my friend's cat? So it was my daughter's friend first, her cat I was going to babysit. And I couldn't because her cat wasn't neutered or spayed. And then after that, she said, I have a friend that's trying to figure things out. She's living with her father. Oh, okay, Dolly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know. And they keep cutting my videos to like 3 and 5 minutes longer videos. It's kind of weird. Look at all these cats cleaning themselves. They're so meticulous about being clean. Probably cleaner than us humans are. All right, anyway. So she said, my friend has a cat. Would you mind watching that cat? It is spayed and neutered. And that is how Miss Rosie came here. I was supposed to babysit her, you know, kitty daycare. And I fell in love with her. And I said, oh, we love her. She's so sweet. I said, I'd keep her if I could. She goes, well, that might be arranged. She said, my friend's father does not like Rosie at all and is not very nice to her. So if you guys want to keep her, talk to my friend, see what she says. Well, the friend was like, yeah, you can keep her. I mean, she had little kids, and I feel bad about the kids losing their cat, but they had like a bunch of other cats too. And I'm not saying that justifies taking an animal from somebody, but that cat was not loved. That cat was despised. Again, another situation like that. So yeah, we took Rosie in. She became ours. And she's been our baby since then. And she comes and goes as she pleases. Most of the night she stays out here. She sleeps in the big barn. A lot of the cats go over to the big brown barn over there. That's our neighbor's barn. It's like a utility shed type thing. But they go over there and hang out. So you have no problems taking a spit bath? Ew, okay. I guess whatever works for you. But that's how the cats came to be. That's all 6 of them. I think I covered all the bases. So, and no, we are not intending on getting any more. The only way I would make an exception to that is A, if I had more money coming in, and B, if it was a long hair, like Bo. I adore Bo. I adore all my cats, but I have a special thing for long-haired cats. I just love them. They look like lions, and I don't know. I just like them. So, anyway, as you guys have seen, it has been 47 minutes on here, and you guys have kept me talking, so I'm still here. Thank you, Sumi. Yeah, tabbies are wonderful personalities. At least all the tabbies I've seen are. Hi, Meech. You want to come up? Here. Come here. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Here you go. I got you, baby. A lot of people are so shocked that my cats like come up to me and sit on my lap and they let me pet them. So many people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how friendly your cats are. I thought all cats were like that. I never really had any cats that weren't like that, I don't think. They all love to be pet and loved and held, and they're our babies. They're family. Right, me? But anyway, I don't remember what you said sorry for. I'm sorry. My brain was off in a different direction. Just being very delighted that people are talking. Oh, if you're saying sorry for talking to me, no, don't be sorry. Oh, okay. No problem. Yep, I'm going to email you as soon as I'm off here. Brain register that. I am going to email you soon. If not, my GPT or what's the other one I have? Echo will remind me. I'll set a reminder to make sure I email you so I don't forget. Okay, we'll chat soon. Good to see you, Sue. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, it's so nice out here, guys. Anybody else want to talk? I'm here for the talking. If not, then, I'll wait a couple minutes like I do, and if nobody talks, I'll close down. Shout out to my people on Facebook that watch me that don't acknowledge that you're here because you don't chat in the chat, but I know you're out there because you told me you are. So shout out to you guys, Facebookians. Thanks for being here and watching my Walk the Square video. I think we're going to watch Rosie a minute. She's over in the tall grass. It's a pretty cool little thing going on. All right, fine. Be that way. She's out. There she is. Tiger in the grass. Our cats love to eat grass. It's like they're cows instead of cats. I love the way they creep along. What you doing, Rosie girl? Rosie kitten? What you doing, baby? She's like, I'm on the hunt, Mom. I'm gonna go try to kill some little critter. If I can find one. Or eat bugs. That is such a beautiful sight. That beautiful green grass, the tall grass in the background. Ugh, I love nature. I love animals. The kindly ones. Maybe not the dangerous ones like certain snakes and stuff. Oh, she's doing something back there. I don't know. She's camouflaged herself back there. Look on Mr. Lily over here. Lily! Leo! Lily! Hi, buddy! Hi, handsome! Oh, thanks, Dolly. I appreciate you. Thank you. I look forward to it, too. Wow. Morning yuck. Trying to get the throat cleared, so I could talk again. Probably all the cheese on the nachos yesterday. Clogging up my system. Probably. All right. Well, guys, unless anybody wants to talk about anything else, I guess I can shut her down. I'll wait till it says a full hour. It's 51:40 something here minutes. So that's a good amount of time to walk and talk. I like it. So on tap for today, what do we got going on? Not a whole lot of anything. Definitely house cleaning. Y'all saw my house. So yeah, it's gonna definitely be a house clean day. I'm gonna clean up the living room and the kitchen and the bedrooms. Gonna get it all, as my ex used to say, redded up. He's from Pennsylvania. I guess that's what they call cleaning, redding things. So I'm gonna red it or rid it or however you say it. I think it's rid. I think they say ridding it. Maybe because you're ridding it of junk or something. I don't know. So I'm going to clean and I'm going to eat a nice breakfast and I'm going to get my 60, sure, 20 sips of water in, which I should have done before my walk, but I forgot. I'm going to get it in though. I do this thing called Fitch. I don't know if you, or Finch. I don't know if you guys have seen Finch or not. Oh, check this out while I talk. Watch this little one. She's chasing bugs and catching them in midair. It's fun. Gosh, hold the camera still, Laura. Yes, I'm watching you, Rosie girl. Keep catching your bugs. They're probably buzzing around her head and she's like swiping at them. Or maybe it's because Mimi's watching her. See, they're watching each other. Got a stare fest going on here. Till one looks away. Aw, Meech put her little paw up. Look at that. Her little paw. Up on the side of that thing. Now she put it down. That is so cute. I love what cats do. I could watch them forever. Oh boy. Maverick has seen Rosie. Mavi, are you going to go stalk? That's your friend. You don't stalk friends. I think he is. I think he's going to go chase her. We're going to watch a kitty chase. Rosie's way quicker than Maverick will ever be. Look at him stalking. His little legs going so slow. Kitty capers. Wow, this video should have lots of views. They love to watch the kitties, people that watch my videos. They'd rather watch that than me. Oh boy, here goes Rosie. Here she goes. She's stalking something. Chasing it. And now here goes Maverick. Okay, I'm going to zoom out so you can see both of them. There he goes, creeping closer and closer to her. These cats are so funny. They never really hurt each other. Like, they're not drawing blood or anything like that. They just chase each other and wrestle. Okay, he's going closer and closer across the yard. Getting faster. I'm going to walk over there so I get this whole view. Oh, there goes Rosie. Rosie hid in the weeds over there. She's over there. Way over there. Come on, guys. We want to watch the action. You ran too far away. They do love each other. The funny ones are Maverick and Leo, though. And you guys have probably seen my videos of those. Where did he go? Is he hiding in the weeds, too? I don't know where he went. She faked him out. He doesn't know where she went. I don't know where he went. He came over here. Now I don't see him. Mavi, where'd you go? Wow, they just disappear into nothingness, don't they? That's funny. Oh, and I was telling you about my day's plan. Oh, and then later on, we got Bible study. So my friend's going to pick us up for that. That's later on, though. I won't say the exact time because people listen too intently and get ideas. Who's that? It's my Bobo. Hi, Bowie. Did you come out to join the fun, buddy? Did you? And Frey's not here, or Frey would be trying to get in my house. And my door's wide open while I'm babbling on here. Here, I'm just going to shut this. I don't need everybody and their brother in my house. It doesn't belong. Here. Anyway. Are you going back in, Lee? Lee says, I'm ready to go in. I've had enough of the great outdoors. Enough fresh air for me. There you go, buddy. Yeah, handsome. Okay. Anyway, let's put it back on the kitties. Kitties are the ones to watch, not the me. Oh, and there's Rosie again. She came from hiding. There she is. Where you going, Rosie girl? Her tail is literally probably longer than her body, or at least as long as her body. Such a pretty girl. I love that my cats can roam the property freely. Not have to worry about bullets flying at them or neighbors screaming about them being here. It's my property, my house. I can do what I want. I love it. Yeah. I wish my house was a little better, but can't have everything. Oh, there's Maverick. He's hiding in the grass now, too. He was over there the whole time. If he sees Bo, he'll come chasing Bo, probably. He does not get along with Bo. They are half-brothers. Oh, I'm sorry, Dolly. I've lost a lot of kitties, I understand. Maverick just sprayed the plants back there, the weeds. Here he comes. And there's Bo. Oh, maybe he's not going to bother him. Well, he's checking him out, though. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy with the camera. Those two might hurt each other, so I got to kind of referee between them at times. Hi, handsome man. Aw, thanks, Dolly. Oh, boy. Here comes Bo. Maverick was inching a little closer, but Maverick had something catch his nose over here. What you doing, Mav? He's like, where'd he go? Where did he go? Did he run off the other way? Yep, he ran off. Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding back here behind the rocking chair. Hi, beautiful Bobo. Uh-oh. Do you want to go in, Mav? Not time to fight, huh? Come on, we'll go in. If you want. Yeah, he does. He wants to come in. Want to come in and get a drink? You've been doing all that hard playing out there. He's a handsome boy. All right, y'all. So, that's about it for my day. I'm just, like I said, got some phone calls to make too. But got to get to tackling these dishes over here. And eat some food. Take my vitamins. Take my thyroid med. And make some phone calls, like I said. And then later on, Bible study group. Book study, actually. We're studying the book, The Bait of Satan. So, oh, and there's Momo. Hey, Mo. She's our oldest girl. She's pretty blind at this point and very thin and still kicking, though. She's always in my grill when I'm doing anything. She is always right there. So yeah, we're doing this book tonight, chapter 1, I think, or 2, The Bait of Satan. We're going to meet at my friend's house and study that book, as far as I know, unless she has other plans. She may be doing something for Memorial Day. By the way, it's Memorial Day today. So I honor all of you guys and gals that gave your life for us and are giving your lives for us, the military people. I said that yesterday. I don't know if my video picked it up or not, but I honor everybody. And since I'm still here, I may as well say it now. I appreciate your heart, your life, and your efforts and your energy and who you are to give us our freedom. Thank you. And on that note, I'm going to conclude this and go and do my day. So have a great one, everybody. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'll see you on the next Walk the Square. Bye for now.